man, Joseph Agustin, the real Haitian God, baby. Thank you for coming on, man.
Love, what's going on?
For sure.
Good to have you here with us.
Appreciate it. So first of all, we just want to know a little bit about you. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself, where you're from, you know, what you do for a living.
So I'm from West Jacmel, Haiti.
Okay.
Born and raised, came here at the age of 13. Right now what I do is I'm signed under the agency, so I'm a fitness model and I do like music videos and stuff.
Nice.
And I also do personal training on the side.
Okay, similar to Santos over here. All right. Common interest, that's what's up. How long have you been doing the modeling stuff?
The modeling, I've been filling out 1099s for 7 years right now.
All right. How do you like it? How do you like doing it?
It has its perks. I mean, of course, with modeling comes everything. Like, you get the stereotypes, like where people think you don't know the business. Okay. So one thing that I always suggest is understanding the business, understanding the percentage, understanding how much you're supposed to get paid versus being under an agency, and taking advantage of branding yourself so you don't really need an agency all the time. Shout out to my agency though, they're great, but most of the stuff that I do, I try to get like self-booked.
That's what it seems like you got a little experience under your belt.
Yeah. Definitely off of social media. Social media is a blessing.
What started your fitness journey?
Fitness journey, honestly, it started because I played football. I played football for cross. Let's go, yeah. I played running back and I played special teams punt return. Okay. So I played for Cross Springs High School. I got a full ride scholarship to go play for FAU. I played 2 seasons at FAU. And it just the rush, the coaching, the wanting to be better, wanting to have strength, wanting to have power, and that just stayed in my livelihood. 34 years old and I never missed a beat.
Okay,
yeah.
Nice.
So
key.
Yeah.
You know about that, right?
Yeah, I've been playing ball all my life. Yeah, I played from Chicago. I played at NIU.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
What position?
Receiver and corner.
Nice. Okay.
That's what's up. I know you never played craps before.
Nah.
Small world, you know what I'm saying? Craps.
For sure.
All right, well, let's get started real quick.
All right, thank you so much.
Hopefully you don't have my luck.
That's
6, all right. We're number 6. Any bets?
Then do it.
All right. Yo, let me get
You want to move it to 8s and 6s
yeah.
already? I got you.
Yo, let me get 10 on 4, 10 on 8. Let me get 10 on 9 as well.
Splurging. All right. Well, so let me ask you guys a question real quick, right? If you're in the dating scene, right? You have one of your friends that dated a female back in high school. Maybe they were high school sweethearts. After high school, they called it quits. Now your homeboy's married, he has a family, he has kids. But now you run into that person in a different setting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're at a club maybe, you're having a good time, you see a chick, you're like, man, from far, you don't recognize her. You're like, oh shit, she's kind of fly. You approach her, right? And now you're kicking it. You don't realize that's your homeboy's ex because she's matured so much. You know, someone from high school could look very young. They mature into and blossom into something else. You know what I mean? So now you're kicking it with that person. You realize that that's your homeboy's ex. How do you feel about continuing to date that person? Would you?
It's a no for me.
Well, with that much space, I think it's a no. It's okay.
Yeah.
But like if it's
You be
recent,
grown.
it's different.
My question is, are we still friends?
Yeah.
That's a no for me.
No?
Yeah, it's a no for me too.
For sure.
I feel like it's just, to be honest, like if I had to give like my whole take on it, it's just like he don't have the experience. Whether she's a better person for me, he already had the experience. So if there's like a tattoo in a sacred spot, let's say that she had that when they were like when she was younger, and he's like, oh, does she still got that tattoo?
Hey, I got a 3-way relationship.
But okay, but first of all, that's a hater. Because what kind of homeboy is gonna ask some question like
Exactly.
that?
That's
True, but at the end of the day, you're right.
You need to
That
get
is a
rid of that
hater.
nigga.
That is a hater, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like, let's say that he had an experience, right? And it wasn't the best experience. Now, granted, I might switch my answer if he said, nah, she was good, but I wasn't ready. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I take that. I wasn't ready. But if he's like, nah, she batshit crazy, bro. And now I'm being like, yeah, I'm gonna start pulling back a little bit.
I feel like it also depends on the person because sometimes your homeboy could just be a hater and be like, she's crazy, and really he ended up losing out on that. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta like measure out.
It's all of that because even if he is your friend, it's nothing wrong with dating. But at the same time, if he's your boy, you don't know if he's hurt from her and hurt from their relationship.
True.
No, I'm not gonna date her. But just like you said, time has passed. We're grown now.
Yeah.
I can date without any sort of issue, and he's not gonna be tripping over it. But if she hurt him, 5-10 years ago, then yeah, I ain't leaving
You know what
her
I
alone.
think? I think for men, I don't know about women, but for men, it's a pride thing.
It's all it is.
Big time.
It's
Right?
Big
The
time.
pride thing
It's
is
too
like
much
so
cheese
big.
motion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so big, right? I mean, I get it. Me, I don't think I could do it though.
Yeah.
You don't think you do
I
it?
mean, like especially if my boy smashed.
He's a hell no.
You feel me?
It's all about you.
I told you
like,
about the tattoo, right?
See,
Like, it's just-
100%. I feel like you shouldn't even be like. There's so many different groups of people. Why the fuck
Yeah.
aren't men go in the same group?
Wait. But the smash part.
Yeah, nah,
Smash
I
them
never
dick.
said it excludes smashing.
Alright.
I just
But
said
you would smash though.
Oh, big time.
You would smash?
Nah, man.
Not at all.
You said you had a fall. Here's the reason.
I don't think so.
You said you had a falling out with him. If we still buddies, nah.
So we need to really talk about what's at hand.
Yeah,
What's
so
really
the-
present. Are we still homies? Because I mean,
Correct. He said he had a falling out with buddies.
So let
So,
me
it's
ask
like
you.
if you have a falling out,
We're
If
not
I
talking about his girlfriend from last month, y'all.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, of
We're
course.
talking about this chick from high school.
From
high
He is
school,
45 years old now.
True.
Right?
20 years.
20 years,
Yeah.
right.
Fuck her.
but still,
High school shit for? Let's be real. That's high school
Period.
shit. We are grown now. Unless my boy is hurt.
Yeah.
You know your body
I
changes
am
like
not.
every 7 years.
I am
anyways.
not doing it.
I guess the maturity level needs to be
It's
really high.
yeah.
That's happened to me with her before.
Yeah?
Like a few times at work.
No way, really?
Like, cause she's been working there for a long time, so
Okay.
she knows people from like some of the customers, and then me, I'm kind of like a little newer,
Okay.
so we wouldn't know. And then she's like, "Oh, actually, I used to talk to him," and I'm like,
Get the fuck out.
"He's good." And then like they'll come spend money, and I'm like, "He's good, but I'm still use him," you know?
You let
And
him
I'd
know
be
though?
like,
You
"Yeah,
let
of
him know?
course."
Yeah, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
yes.
She backs me up. I'll bring her ass with me. Be like,
How much money you made someone spend on that, like screwing around with them? What's like the biggest thing you made them buy you? Like $100 bottle or what?
I mean, somebody buy me a house.
Damn.
Off of like
Please.
fucking around.
I kind of talked to him a little bit. The
I don't-
guy.
I don't
It
know
was,
if
it was
she's
a little bit more serious, but he was a side piece.
Did you smash though?
Huh?
Yes.
I don't think so.
She
Okay,
said,
I was about to say,
I
you said
did.
they buy you a house.
No,
I did.
That could have been after though.
He
That
paid
could
off
have been
my
after you bought the
yeah,
house.
paid off my school loans.
Hey, listen, ain't nobody judging. I feel it.
Yeah, hey, listen, do what you gotta do. It is what
Yeah,
it
fuck
is.
it.
Hey.
put me on. You know,
Guys, those days are over. I'm just saying.
Alright, roll again.
hopefully, baby, luck is on my side.
11, yo!
Yo, 11 shots, baby.
All right, run it.
I don't want it. Baby boy.
Salute, salute.
How do you feel about a female's body count? So this is a question I like to ask men, right? Because
Yeah.
some people don't care, right? You date a female, she's upfront with you about it. She says, you know what? I was promiscuous, so I dated a lot. She doesn't tell you how many people she slept with, but you ask her, and she says, I dated and slept with over 25 men. What do you say for that?
I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like it's not a red light. It don't stop the show.
Okay.
Like, if it's gonna be whatever it is sexually, whatever it is, like vibing,
Okay.
you know, we spend money on each other, we spoil each other, whatever.
Okay.
But now when we talking about like going over to the next level, I probably won't be there. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But I'll be transparent. Like, I'll be like, look, like we vibing, like we good, everything good where it's at. Let's just leave it where it's at.
Why not though?
You want to test the water?
Just, I feel like it's just for me. Like, I feel like with men, and they always say, like, here's a famous saying, and my father used to always tell me that. My father used to always tell me this since a kid. My father said, a man who's out here just doing whatever he want to do does not have a purpose yet. But the minute a man has a purpose, he starts moving differently. So you start wanting to build a house. You start wanting to get your credit up. You start wanting to do certain things. And then at the same time, it's the woman that you want next to you while you're doing it.
Absolutely. Yeah, no,
I have a
that.
question though, but what if she's doing all that?
Yeah, I just don't understand how
Like
that
the
correlates
body,
to her
how does the
count.
body count? Like,
I mean,
like what if she's doing exactly what
Yeah.
you're saying, but just like, that's like a little flaw or whatever.
It's not
Because
even
I feel like did you want to go ahead?
No.
Because I feel like we also got to be mindful of, for every action, there's a reaction, right? So like, yeah, she may be doing that. She may be doing that. It's very similar to like, let's say a guy who cheated all his life, right? And yeah, he wants to be a good guy now, but he contracted a STD because of cheating. So for every action, there's reaction. Yeah, you may be on that track right now, but if a guy who thinks differently wants to pull away, you can't fault him for that, for your past. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can still hold you accountable for that. And
Cut. And ladies, that's why we lie.
it's four, right?
So
listen,
I'm back. I'm
you-
back, right?
Hold on.
Right? And I can play both sides of it.
Yeah.
Coming from a guy, it's all the machismo type thing. We want to be the macho thing, it's all the pride thing. One. But then secondly, guys want to think that I'm taking you to the room and I'm going to show you some shit that you ain't seen before. But if you got 25, you got 30 under your belt, I am a little intimidated. And that's what the issue is with guys.
Okay.
They're worried
Fair enough.
that they're not the shit when they're coming into to have sex with somebody who's had multiple guys. And it is nothing wrong how you said, I think you said a fault. It's not a fault.
flaw. It's
Yeah,
not a
flaw.
flaw,
It's
yeah.
not a flaw. If I can go around and I can fuck how I did in college hard, who am I to then say it about anybody else to judge, especially if, hey, what if they were dating Christian and then dating me and then dating you? She thought that she was gonna marry all of us. She thought it. He fucked her over. I turned out gay. He lied. Like, I mean, it's nothing wrong. They're grown. It goes back to, oh shit, I'm grown now. I'm grown. I can do what I want to do. I can do what I want to do. And a lot of guys don't want to do it because they think when she's going out with her friends, oh, she's going to fuck. Well, that's on you for picking somebody that you can't trust. If you can't trust her going out, then you're like, oh, no, she can't be fucking and stuff like that. If you trust the chick, she trusts you, you guys are good.
I just feel like even if she has maybe a high body, it doesn't, like how you say, it doesn't make the person who she is. Because she might like you a lot and not do that because she's really into you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
Because women are different because we like react off of emotions. So for us, it's like emotional things. Like for you guys, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like for guys, it's more like you said, it's like more,
for men, it's more
and more
physical,
like
for
about
women,
pride and stuff like that. You know?
So for men, like, I think we can all attest to, mostly for men, it's the pride, right?
Not
Men are very
necessarily
prideful.
only pride. I'll say logic as well. Like when you logically split it out, like logically put it out on the table, it's like, let's be real. Nobody wants to walk into nobody wants to walk into a dealership and know they got wing, right? You know what I'm saying? So if you know there's this BMW with 0,000 miles that you can finance for the same amount as this BMW that has 150,000 miles, you're gonna be like, man, give me that one with 0,000 miles. Logically,
Absolutely.
we always fall under logic. So with being under logic, it's just when you know the body count and then you know like, yo, you got the potential. Guys are gonna always feel like, yo, I could find potentially better. You know what I'm saying?
So what does a high body count mean?
What does a high body count mean to me? It means
So we're not
appreciation.
No. But explain it. So high body count on a car, high miles, the motherfucker's gonna die. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Schnook's got 30 under her belt. What does that mean?
She doesn't.
She doesn't. I know that. She doesn't. But what does that mean? How does that affect
What are you saying? is
marrying her?
Devalue. It's devaluing.
So, like I was saying earlier, very similar to what Chris was saying. It just, I feel like logically, it stems in the back of a man's mind. Like, why should I marry you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why should I give you the perks of a wife when 30 plus men didn't?
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, though, think about it this way, right? And I don't know if you guys will agree with me on this or not, but for a man has a lot more options than a woman does, right? So for every man, you got 20 plus women out there. You
I
feel
don't
me?
like that.
Yes and no. Yes
That's
it's true. Yes,
Women
and no.
are prettier, guys are fucking ugly for sure.
It's
I
100% true.
guess for options, yes.
So hold on, all right. So we can determine that whether it's logic, whether it's pride, men feel a certain way about a woman's body, right?
Correct.
Some will go through it and some won't.
Yeah.
Now, tables turn, right? Ladies, How do you feel about a man that has a high body count? A guy comes to you and
I don't
says,
like that either.
all right, but hold on. So a guy comes to you.
Unless it was quick.
She was ready.
But I know.
I don't want knowing that like I go out somewhere and everybody fuck my nigga. I don't like that at all.
Okay.
Like it grosses me out, and like especially like if my man likes to give head, because I usually like a partner that's very like likes to give head a lot.
Very head.
So it's like
Very
you're just
head.
eating everybody's pussy.
Yeah, and it's
Like, you
like,
be fucking everybody like this.
and especially
Everybody
and especially if they don't look as good as you, it's even more like.
Wait.
Really?
First of all, I think a female should always look better than a man, though.
No. She's
That's
saying
far.
No, I'm
if the
saying
exes-
if the exes
if he
don't
messes with a lot of
like,
ugly girls.
yeah, like. So
Vanessa, can I
you
ask
was
you this?
eating that out,
Vanessa, can
and
I ask you
then,
this question?
Like, I'm
All right.
thinking about like.
You said you don't like it neither, right? So it shows why you don't like it. I want to take a guess and say, is it because he's accessible?
Yes. And I feel like
Well, I mean-
I'm top tier. You need to be top tier as well.
Thank you.
See, but that's what I want to add to it. I know I haven't spoken a minute about it, but I'm gonna say something now. I couldn't really go after a woman that makes herself accessible in that kind of way. Like I wouldn't want to blame her past, but it makes me feel like makes herself emotionally available sexually. So I don't really know. I don't think I would go for that
I
type
like that.
type of energy. Really, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if she could make herself emotionally available, at that point, she got 30. You know, what's gonna be the difference if I'm talking to her now? She's probably still doing her thing at the same time. As me talking
To
her.
be honest, I feel like that's not a conversation you need to have. Like, what the fuck does the past matter? Like, I'd rather not know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to get to know your personality
it
first
doesn't-
because, like, I'm gonna be disgusted if that's the first thing I know. So that's why I say lie, because once a man's invested,
He ain't going nowhere.
he's not backing up.
That's savage.
I'm just saying, it is what it is.
But you see, the crazy thing is though, when men act that way, right? Then we're the bad guys.
Yeah,
But I
they
feel
liars.
Fuck,
Think like a
fuck
man.
those.
I was gonna say, but I feel like I feel like as women, a body count, like for us thinking a body count with a man, I don't think that really matters as much as it matters to a man.
To a man, yeah. Because the woman's
I don't
more
think-
emotionally invested.
Yeah.
Right? You're looking more for the emotion.
For
What can
yeah,
I
like
bring
what
to
are
the
you
table?
willing to give me right now?
Yeah.
Like basically. Yeah. What if the body count is out of the country?
No, so that's
No, you're erased. You're erased.
Those don't count. You gotta use a passport. It don't count.
so watch this.
She's from Africa.
Use
guys.
passport.
Yo, that's a valid point though, right? Because that's where I was getting at.
Yeah.
Because if you're dating a chick who has a high body count and the people are in your circle,
Circle,
or your
yeah.
extended circle or just in your neighborhood, right? Places that you go to, clubs and stuff like that's a little embarrassing
Yeah.
as a man. You know what I mean?
No.
But if you don't know the people and they're nowhere in your vicinity, they're in another state, who the fuck cares?
I think that's
You feel
I
me?
don't know.
more of what I'm saying.
I
Because I'm not, ain't nobody trying to walk into a
Just
room
lie.
and be like,
lie.
you know.
I mean,
No.
that does happen.
No guy ever
Does happen.
the calmest guy, the most mature guy will never want to walk into a room and they pull that ever.
Yeah.
Ever, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. I mean, I don't
and me saying that I am by no means like I'm not on that side. My wife she's had like one before me, right? I've always had this conversation about that, and I've always felt a certain way about it, but I do not want to walk into a room. And 15 motherfuckers in there say, yeah, I'm fucking dirty.
Yeah, we gotta look at it like this too, man. I mean, like Santos says lie and don't tell him. But what if he finds out, like, has this down in the back of his mind?
You gotta be
But
careful how you
actually-
lie.
Now I'm caught.
But actually, smash him. And he's like, the vaginal cavity is a little bit
Okay,
wide.
but listen.
Because-
You don't have to mention every single person you fuck, but just the ones that like you fuck more than once, maybe.
So when do you
But if I
disclose
catch
that?
you though, if I catch you,
Yeah,
it goes
so-
back to what I said where I can't trust you out in public now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like to
So
go fuck. So you're gonna have
basically-
body count? Yeah, you gonna fuck somebody.
There's
now.
a
You
way
wanna
around
know
that. There's a way around
What
Okay.
is that? So what
Because
is
you just be like kind
you don't
of
go to that club.
like you don't go deep. You tell stories and shit. But okay, so what
You
do I
don't
do?
take him there.
A guy's not gonna come up and be like, yeah, I fucked her. Hey, nice to meet you.
The look
You know what I'm
says
saying?
the look says it though.
The
The
look
look
says-
if I
Yeah.
smash listen.
Yes.
When I was younger,
Yes.
when I was younger, if
I don't
you
think
walk
so.
in a room, if you walk in a room and I smash something, right? smash the female. I'm gonna say something. Smash the female, right? You walk in, I already know, like the look I'm gonna give is like, yo, what's up, man?
Yeah.
How you doing? You feel like it's already, and you're gonna know her. I'm not even gonna tell you nothing, but you're gonna ask her like, why didn't I even say what's up to you?
Just like you say lie, like girls, I'm telling you lie. Do you think we ain't got our own shit?
I mean, I feel you.
No.
And that's why I feel like, in a way, the thing what you guys said earlier about like going in different circles is better because like you're not gonna be in my new man's circle. Like if I know two guys know each other, I'm looking at your friends on Instagram. I'm looking at who you hang out with.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking mess around with homeboys that are gonna sit there and talk about what my fucking looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
I'm gonna be like, okay, so you hang around in West Park. So does Jose.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got a twist.
Bye.
I got a twist for Vanessa. I got a twist for you though.
What's that?
Here's a twist. I told you I'm in the agency, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I sat by Future, dapped him up, burned with him, smoked with him, whatever. And we looked at girls on IG. Oh yeah, man, she. You know, I don't follow Future. Future don't follow me. I've been around Nelly. He don't follow me. I don't follow him. But if that woman is present, oh yo, I really. One thing men don't forget is a woman they smash.
But sometimes guys be lying. I've had people
That's
tell me.
very true.
No.
That's
I've
very
had
true.
like, oh, you guys
Artists-
lie on me, to be honest. I
Me
swear
too,
to
me
God.
too.
She'll tell you right now,
Me
too,
too.
that she
Y'all-
knows guys
y'all
be
probably
fucking
get some
lying.
shit.
No.
Wait.
You know that took some money.
Listen,
That's
you
not
did some
it.
You did some shit.
We ain't got no reason to lie unless you did some
No.
shit to us.
The rule is every rumor starts from a little bit of truth.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe you grab a little dick, a little side. You know, maybe you fucking
I
rub the
swear
ass,
to you,
no?
I got a guy out here that, like, all I did was make out with him, and then I was, okay, look. I'm gonna be honest, 100%.
Keep it
100%.
Keep it 100.
We went out a lot of times. We smoked out, hung out with him. She knows him. She used to talk to him back in the day, long time ago.
Oh, y'all do this, huh?
So there was somebody that was never gonna get the pussy. You know what I'm saying? But one day we got drunk as shit, and he fucking slid my close to the side and forced me to give me head. That's it. He didn't even try to fuck nothing. Like he knew that it wasn't gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was okay with giving me head. He thought eventually he's gonna
Like it's
fuck,
not
Work his way,
you
yeah, work his
know.
way.
So eventually, like he did a few things for me, like you know, like fix my fucking car and shit like that. And
You
then
did some shit.
exactly what he was.
You did some
he did.
he fixed my car. And then when he done fixed my car, I noticed how psycho he was. He fucking called me one time from her number. How the fuck did you call me from her
From my
number? Because I
number.
wouldn't answer. I was
but the
still
thing is-
dabbling with my ex.
but
I
the
was
thing
still
is-
dabbling. No, let me finish. So I was still dabbling with my ex. So he felt like, oh, I'm losing her. So he started going crazy. Oh, yo, what are you doing? And I'm like, yo, this is not gonna work. You're too crazy. Furthermore, I wasn't really into him like that. I cut him off. He comes to my job now with girls trying to get me jealous. I don't give a fuck because I don't care about him. Then we got into an argument and he's like, serve these girls. I'm like, I'm not serving you. And he's like, all right. So he went to my manager to go talk. And I go back there and he goes, Vanessa's jealous that I have all these girls at her bar. And she doesn't want to serve them. I'm like, jealous? I don't even give a fuck. Like, and he's like, oh, it's because we fucked. And I'm like, what the fuck? Ain't nobody fucked with your little ass dick. He's like, how do you know I have a little dick? I was like, because my homegirls told me. And he goes, no, she knows because she fucked my little dick. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then that was it. That was everything that happened, 100%.
So you just said that he gave you head, right?
Yeah, he did.
Right, now watch this. Do you guys consider that body count?
No.
No? Okay, so watch the question.
He didn't even put a finger in me.
Hold on. So the man ate her out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now you date her. I'm just an example. Now you date her. He's like, yo, I ate that pussy. You cool with that? You don't care. As long as you take it in.
I
That's
dogged him
what,
out. I dogged him out.
here's the way I feel about
That's
it.
how you see it, but I'm talking about man's perspective.
From a man perspective, I see it as a dominant energy. Like, yeah, he gave me head. It's like if I say, yeah, she sucked my dick, but I ain't fuck her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, she sucked my dick. I was drunk, she sucked my dick. It already devalues the woman or the man, you know, who did it. It's like, hey, you ain't,
The person that did it.
yeah, the
right?
person that did it. You're like, you're on your knees to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
You're
it's
not
like,
bitter.
I ain't
But
worried
you
about
see-
that.
but you
But
see-
now if a guy is like telling me that he done swung it through the wall, bop, 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 bang, bang, then it's like, damn, you're breaking
Yeah,
my wife.
the crazy part about that is
No.
if he ate her out, right? If he did that, and he says he smashed,
That's what I was
she
gonna
says
say.
no, he didn't. You're gonna think, because 9 times out of 10, not all the time, right? But 9 times out of 10, you eat the pussy, nigga, you gonna smash.
Yeah.
You feel me?
well,
You're not like, well, all right, let me stop there. You okay? All right, have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Normally, that's not how it
Yeah.
I
happens.
can literally say there's been a few that just say,
Hey, I'm not even saying that that's not possible because there's times as a man
If you
that
got
that's
the
all you want
sauce,
to do.
baby, you
No,
got
no,
the
but
sauce.
as a man, sometimes that's all you want to do at a certain
course,
at a
yeah.
given moment,
Right.
right? Or given the circumstance. But you, I'm saying, on the opposite.
Yeah, if I'm
end,
thinking
remember?
if I'm thinking for myself, I ain't never ate no pussy and not smelled. Like that ain't never.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I get.
That's why we
You met the right one, baby.
Huh? You like stop playing with clever kids.
Kids do what they can and don't do what they want.
Exactly. I feel like me.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, I would go with that attack because I know I'm gonna smash because I do my shit that good that she has no
Let's
choice
go.
but to be.
But going with what I'm saying is,
I think
you ate her
penetration-
out. Wait, no, you ate. She got eaten out by a dude. That's your boy, or dude you know, right? And now you're about to date her. What do you think? Do you say, oh fuck, he just ate you,
just
he didn't
ate
smash,
you.
or do you say, yo, nigga? It's all
I mean,
you got.
realistically, if he didn't penetrate, then I'll be able to work with it.
It all
So do
depends
you
on the
think that-
person's
do you think that
personality
she's
too.
lying?
Because if a girl's a liar and
Well,
she's
shorty's
known
not
and you
gonna
call
lie,
her lying,
okay.
then
I
you're
don't
gonna
think
be
a
like,
female
but if
will
you're
lie.
somebody like me, I don't fucking lie. I'm sorry. I feel like if you lie, you're scared, and I'm not scared of anyone.
Yeah, but
so
but
I'm not
like,
gonna
so
lie.
what's the so?
You lied about your number.
About my number?
You're
Actually, to be honest,
scared to lose me.
to be honest, I never lie about that because I don't mention it. And like honestly, everybody that I've fucked, I'll say it like straight up, like yeah, like I don't have nothing to hide.
Okay.
When you see them.
But I'm just saying, like out of like me hanging out with girls, like I have a lot of friends, so I've seen and I know how people are, so I don't judge anyone for that, All right, guys. So since we're talking about lying and stuff, what's the craziest cheating story you guys ever had?